Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Leo, and I'm coming back with another video. And I really wanted to come on here really quick and just talk to you guys about, something the Lord has been talking to me about, which has been tithing. Specifically, the intentions behind tithing. And so, this topic is actually something I've been thinking about, throughout this week. It is Friday today. And it's been something that's kind of been coming up throughout the week since Sunday, so the start of the week. And so I just, I like to put myself and be vulnerable in front of you guys and just share some information. So, although this is gonna hurt, I'm gonna share it with you, right? So I'm in a season right now where the Lord has called me into full-time coaching. And when the Lord pulled me out of my job into coaching, I really actually didn't want to. It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense at all, because I was making really good money with my job. It was keeping me a stable afloat. It was paying my bills, and a little bit of leisure extra stuff. But I came to realize the Lord was calling me away from that job. And I'm sorry if I'm looking away, guys, because I have my dog at the dog park. He's out there. It's cold. I didn't want to be out there with him, so he's fine. He's in the fence. But I just want to watch him. Yeah. When I realized the Lord was calling me away from my job for two reasons. One, that it was kind of belittling to me. The fact that, the type of work and intention and effort that I put into any job that I do, and I was being constantly overlooked. I was not only being overlooked, but I was being bashed upon just because I'm different, just because the way that I think is different, the way I process information is different, the way I do my job is different than other people. And I'm not going to go too deep into that, but it was oppressive. And so I was being called away from that, and also because the Lord wanted me, and I just coming to realizing this over the time that I have been off of work. The Lord is wanting me to put in full effort, all that effort that I've been putting into my job, all that intention that I was putting into my job. The Lord wanted me to put that into my business, into my coaching, into the work that I'm doing for others, And so, in the work that I'm doing for you, creating these videos. I left my job with a little bit of funding. I had some savings. Pretty much had it's been 3 months now. Yeah, it's been 3 months now. So about 3 months worth of saving. And I've come to the point where my savings is dried up, right? I don't have nothing. I'm like in a famine now. And it's not that I'm, not getting clients and things, but it's not enough to support me at this position I'm in, right? It's not enough to support me. And so I've been doing a lot of praying to the Lord and just fasting and really trying to get understanding on what is the next move, because I'm trusting you here, and the Lord has been letting me know this week about tithing. So I want to share this with you guys, because I think a lot of times, and especially I know for me, when I think about tithing, you think about going to church, paying the church, giving the church a little bit of money, and then with the background that I grew up in, I grew up Baptist, you kind of have this resentment with giving the church money, because it's like, oh, they always asking for money, this and that, they always this and that, right? When they're already getting funded, they get funded by the government or whatever, they already have money, but they keep asking money from the people. And I came to realize, when I joined my church, I originally joined it to serve and to give. And at the time, they were talking about tithing, and I didn't have, I had this mindset, I don't have money. I don't really have a whole lot of money to be investing in this church, but I do have some time that I can give to them. And so I decided to give time, right? But with giving time was also you it is the same idea with giving money, right? To serve. And so that was really the point that I wanted to get on and make with you guys, that I'm realizing. And really for somebody out there who, might be thinking those same thoughts and really battling tithing or giving or donating themselves. You want to come to a place, you really want to come to a place where, you're not focused on the amount of money that you're giving, or why they are asking money, or, none of those things. Really, your giving should come from a place of, not looking to receive anything back, just giving from the kindness of your heart, of service. You want to use that servant heart, as we are servant leaders. And so it's really, and I'm really understanding that tithing is coming from a place of, just generously giving, serving, to give back, to give back the money that you've earned, lessons that you've learned, if you have any resources, to give back. And so, And so, what that means, to a deeper level, what I came to understand was that, tithing, yes, you want to, if you're in a church and you're investing in a church, yeah, you want to give back. It's like what the Lord says, giving first fruits. You want to give back, but you also want to, if it's not that you're in a church, if you're not invested in a church, you want to just find ways to give, whether that be given to the homeless, given to, if you got food and you somebody that needs some food, or somebody that's hungry, give to them. Find ways to give back. But there's something specifically with giving money. Now, this is important because you guys need to know, and I know now, the Lord's been drilling this to me. The Lord don't need our money. The Lord does not need our money at all. But the simple fact that money is a necessary resource that we need on this earth, we have to find ways to balance that need to receive it and also give it. It's not natural. It's not only for us to be making money to pay bills, making money to invest in our desires, our wants, and our needs. We should be making money to serve, for service. And so basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Your giving should be coming from a place of service. And this is really, I'm sharing this with you, like I said, because this is something that I have received for myself. This is a huge message that I'm receiving for myself in this season, in this time. If you feel like you're lacking money, if you feel like you're not, receiving the things that you need for survival, the basic needs, you should question yourself and ask, am I giving? How much am I giving? How much am I serving others? How much am I serving my community? How much am I serving my church? And this is things that I really have to sit back and reflect on. And when I asked myself these questions, I found that I was falling back. I was lacking in these areas. And so then there's a different focal point that I need to focus on, rather than, I need it, my money, my finances, my needs, my wants, those things are important too. But to focus on those and to worry about those and worry about the things of tomorrow, the things that haven't even showed up yet, it takes away from today. It takes away from this moment right now, what you can do right now in this moment. And so to find that peace of mind, to make sure you're having that service heart. I want to encourage you, just like the Lord has been encouraging me, to take some time and to tithe into some community, tithe into some kind of service, tithe into something. And so this is Leo. This is a quick word. I love you so much. I love you and I care for you, and I hope that you're doing well. Look, I have, if you are interested in knowing anything more about coaching, you ever thought about coaching, somebody told you should be a coach, I want to invite you into my webinar. We were supposed, today's over and done with, but there are 2 more webinars tomorrow, Saturday, November 11th, and you can get the information in the description box below. Eventually I probably will post the webinar up here on YouTube also, so just to look out for that if you are interested in knowing more. But until then, like I said, I love you and I'm praying for you, and I know you're gonna thrive just as much as I am. Okay, and so we just gotta support each other, and I love you, and this is me supporting you now. I am extending all of my love out to you right now. Okay, this is Leo. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.